Then Red, tell me what happened last time.
Well, it's a bit. It began with Lou at the hostel having, staying, keeping an eye on Alexander as things. He's still recovering from his bout with Boris. We'll say, for lack of a better word for the well, assault, really, but still. As she got a call from Nadia, a text from Nadia, and she called her as they let her know that Martin is. Everyone knows Martin is here. He was a bit upsetty, spaghetti, and while they talked about the whole Boris situation, not in depth. Luciana was a bit concerned and confused about what was going on. Because it sounded like her, like, they just had a bit of a tussle and a disagreement, necessarily. But she promised to talk to Martin at the very least, and things are going to be all right. As Nadia was worried, but was, I guess, at least assured a bit from talking with Lou. We'll say for now. As after hanging up, Lou got another visitor as someone knocked at the door, revealing himself that he's looking for Luciana. And the sorta not maybe a hunter, Albert, wanted her to come with him to show her something, to, give the effect as something has gone wrong. And apparently revealing that they know that she's met Lucifer and that her people, his people, are keeping an eye on the situation. And of course, this needs to get fixed because he's part of the cleanup crew. As she had let Alexander know she'd be back, and they drove off to God knows where as they talked. Mainly him asking if Martin has any abilities or other supernatural magics or things like that, which she said no, of course, as well as the fact that, he works for Dracula, Prince of Darkness, as an outsourced agent, he says. His boss of a boss is possibly a demon, more likely a demon, and the fact that he comes from a different type of background than this place so far from, I guess, what he would call home. Regardless, we made our way to the garage after a bit of talking, driving, a place with a freezer and the remains of a ripped up, torn apart werewolf, essentially. A couple of the bodies. As he talked about, you don't know what the hell this is, and the main thing they want to do is figure out where the fuck and who the fuck basically did this. As Lou recognized the wolf as the one who attacked her with Red Riding Hood, as Albert pointed out, more likely it's a fae because they're weird like that, but regardless, more likely she didn't do it. And they needed to figure out who because their job is to clean up, and this is a problem. Lou, more afraid for what the type of creature would do this and what it means for the village, agreed and decided to hopefully figure out what the hell is going on, as Albert won't be able to walk around and investigate, being a newcomer and all, and well, hopefully something good will come out of this and not too much bloodshed. As she made her way back to Luciana after being dropped off by Albert and decided she has to go home, but first she had to go stop to Lola, asking questions about if she know anything about the Fae in the air, which she didn't. It's just not really territory, air quotes, and asking if she can help her with Alexander's healing, as he was harmed really badly, and who knows how long he'll be out of commission. She agreed, of course, in exchange for favors, as their world seems to work from, and the favor being Lou explaining to her how the way they do magic, the rituals, the casting, and all that stuff. A big concern, but she wasn't willing to budge and tell her what it's for. She agreed, not really having much in the way of options outside of just saying no. And after they had their talk, they went back to the room. Lola healed him up and left afterwards, and she let him know, essentially, as she had to go make her way back home. The village, at the other hand, was dealing with a bit of crisis. Melina and Nadia having talked. Nadia a bit worried about Boris as he had not come home, and no idea where that is, basically. As she was also casting spells on Alexander, and of course Svetlana cleaning up after her rampage, having killed the werewolf and made the deal with the devil, and that deal and requires her to make some choices, as in killing a bunch of people, elders of the bloodline of her coven. There's a number of people on that list she has to deal with. And, well, Nadia went off to look for herbs in the woods, not having much success, but still. Melina, of course, went off to find out gossip. Boris still missing, and went off to confront Martin to see if he knows anything, which seems he doesn't, as the hostile attitude still persisted. But he revealed the truth in that regard, and she had to go to Nadia and let him know that he doesn't know, and it's not his hand, which is possibly a plus, but still no idea. Svetlana was training with her abilities after cleaning up and trying to see just how much power she actually has. Though she got a bit of interruption as she got a call from Nadia looking to hang out. As she came over, they talked. Nadia out loud thinking about possibly using a summoning spell to summon Boris, and she doesn't know where he's at. Of course, Svetlana may be discouraging for that with her own experiences, we'll say, without Robert saying, as they decide to hang out in the woods and just, I guess, do girl talk and everything like that. Lou, still back at the hospital, got a call from Martin as she was preparing to leave, as he needed her to come to a hotel as soon as possible. Apparently, he found Boris. He was planning to take care of him, air quotes, but things are a bit bad here. And of course, it was a whiles away. She called up Albert, who seemed to be a bit not able to talk freely, we'll say, as he allowed her to use his car to drive to the hotel where they came upon a mad Boris. Seemed to be a spell backfiring, possibly, but he wasn't doing too good. And Martin was, of course, very upset about this whole thing. There was a bit of an argument back and forth between the two siblings as Martin pointed out the wrongs the coven does, and of course, what this means and how fucked up this is. Like, he was here to kill Boris, but look at this. This is sad and awful. And Lou didn't have much in the way of defense, as she had to confront what she already knew, basically. Regardless, Lulu used her dispel magic to undo and hopefully help Boris in this situation. He was not raving mad and stuck in a corner like he was earlier, but he probably wasn't going to do all right, as Martin would stay here to keep an eye on him. And, Lou would go back, as Martin did ask that we should just leave. Fuck these people, we can go. But Lou mentioned that she had offered to help Albert with this werewolf situation, and she would feel obligated, we'll say. She went back and, made a call to Milena as they talked, revealing that her aunt had tried to reach out to her but wasn't able to, and talk about spirits and warnings and things going wrong in the village necessarily, as Lou was going to make her way back, getting there very late to the night. Not enough to really do any sort of investigation, but enough to sleep, as everyone went to bed. Well, everyone but our dear Svetlana, who had a job to do and a deal to complete. As she woke up to find her first victim and deciding on someone a bit a ways away, hidden, our lovely Tatiana, essentially. As she made her way to the village to square herself to kill this elderly woman, or magic user, or witch, or whatever you want to call it. Though unbeknownst to her, someone else has been watching, as Lou got a call or text, pictures of Svetlana's abilities and her sneaking around, and Albert revealing that he's been watching her, and this may be our guy, our girl, really. And, well, Lou can see that she's at Tatiana's house and what this can mean as she raced as fast as she could. Albert talking to Svetlana and stopping her, as she seemed to be, preparing herself, and this kind of threw her off. A bit of back and forth in her desperation to, get this job done. And further interruption when Lou got there, trying to stop and talk her out of this madness from her point of view. Svetlana pointing out that it's too late now, I'm already here, and, noticing that Tatiana's watching, scared hidden in the house, but still watching, and that means it's too late, the secret's out, and I only have one option. Lou begging her not to, and, back and forth before Svetlana agreed to follow her, and Lou trying to check in on Tatiana and ask her not to, she's going to fix this, don't worry, but of course Tatiana being terrified, and they made their way out. Albert watching, but not saying much, more confused about how crazy this whole place is, as we got in the car to leave. And then for Lou, time stopped, as she got a visit from Lucifer, revealing here that he's always been watching and talking about the possibilities of what Lou can do. She could stay with her, pathetic life, or actually try to escape, because apparently our coven, our pact, means our souls are bound to whatever demon holds it. There are a couple of options, most of them, some bad and worse, but whatever Lou decides, it may be the only way she can gain any freedom. And Lucifer possibly trying to help in that regard. What a nice guy. And I think that's where it ended last, the time moving forward as we drove off to go from there, I think, as well.
We'll pick right back up. You are in the car with Svetlana.
I forgot where we were going. I know she said we just need to get the hell out of the village, basically, is right now, so.
Albert's just driving, out of the village.
Yeah, she turns to Svetlana. Can you tell me how the hell you got here, actually?
Oh, gotta be. I gotta be honest. It was I was always a bit curious about. And I thought when I heard about what happened to Alexander, I thought I could offer the souls of those people that attacked him to the devil, and I'll kill two birds with one stone.
Lana.
I thought they would deserve it. Sadly, that those said no, as he was apparently didn't care much for some random soul. At that point, he was already there. How it felt intoxicated was fucking great and amazing. And besides that, not like the witches cared for any of us particularly much.
Yeah, Lou just shakes her head. It's just like, okay. Do you know anything else about this devil of yours?
Nope, nothing. He just introduced us as a lord from the underworld. Didn't say much.
Okay. We're gonna find a place to hold up, and we'll figure out a plan, okay? It's gonna be alright.
Give a weak smile. Just still think about. I was holding a phone, thinking about like texting for someone.
Well, then, Lena, you are indeed sleeping peacefully. Again, that familiar tapping noise at your window wakes you up in the
Why
night.
am I not surprised? Okay.
Listen, patterns. As you pull the curtains and you look out, and it's the girl.
I'll open the window. Yes.
I just wanted to drop by, say hello, tell you that you're all in grave danger.
It's not the first time I've heard this morning. What's changed?
Well, somebody tried to kill one of your elders.
What? Who?
Foolish girl. Made a deal with the demon. Now she's running away.
Which foolish girl?
Went off to the woods. Practiced there. Made the deal there. Killed my pet there. The reason I'm here, because soon, probably hear from the fellow witches. I have an offer to make. Your souls are in danger, not just your bodies. And well, if you're willing to work with me, I can perhaps save both. Not at least one.
I can certainly present this offer to the others. I can't promise anything.
Sort of smiles and nods. Well, enjoy the rest of your night. As she begins sort of skipping steps as it disappears behind.
Okay, well, I'm absolutely not going to enjoy the rest of my night. I am going to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, you can get dressed and I'm not sure if you go out into the village to see what's happening.
Yeah. At least starting with figuring out which elder was attacked and
It doesn't.
if I can.
Yeah, it doesn't take you too long, as they already sent someone to fetch you, as Tatiana is sort of catches you on the streets, like, Milena, you're up. Good. We need to gather all the other elders. Svetlana tried to kill me.
Svetlana?
She's made some deal with some demon, and she tried to kill me. She was at my house, ready to do it if not for... I believe it was Luciana and some mysterious man that stopped her.
Okay. I can help round people up then.
No, it says, go to Zanka to pick them up. I will get the others.
Are you okay?
She sort of stops and takes a breath and will nod, but you can clearly see that she was terrified. She even still is terrified.
Yeah. I will move quickly.
So, yeah. Nadia, you are awoken in the middle of the night as doorbell is ringing. You hear your grandmother going downstairs. I'm not sure if you wake up to see what's going on.
And you're just gonna follow her.
As Milena, yeah, you go up, ring the doorbell. Eventually, the light turns on as Zanka will open the door. It's like, Milena, it's 3 in the morning. How can I help you?
We're gathering the elders. Tatiana was attacked.
Is she alright?
She is just scared.
My coat. In a minute. As Nadia, you kind of overhear the end of that as you see your grandmother getting dressed. Tatiana says, sorry it woke you up.
No worries. Did anything happen?
Here's one of us was attacked. The elders are meeting. She kind of looks at him and says, go and round up the other young ones. Find Anya, find Rhea. Make sure everyone is kept safe.
Of course, I change and get them.
As yeah, you'll kind of take your leave as you go off in your different directions. As Milena, you walk into older house that nobody technically owns, but you have all your council meetings here, as everyone else is already here. Roxana has it's a very dejected look on her face. A mixture between sadness, confusion, and anger.
Yeah, that's fair.
Will also take a seat at the table, and Tatiana will say, "Need to act now. To make a decision about this. I saw how much power Svetlana wielded. She's a clear and present danger to all of us. Don't act now. Maybe too late."
I should mention before we do anything. I think I've previously mentioned being visited by a spirit,
Yes.
right? Like I didn't give too much detail.
Yeah.
I was visited by spirit again tonight. Warning of grave danger to everyone here. I'm sure we can all figure out why. She's offered a deal, and I agreed to present it at least. to save both our souls and our bodies. Something about our souls being in danger.
All of them sort of listen to you. But yet I will say, well, did she tell you what she wants?
She didn't, did she?
You didn't ask.
Nope. No, I'll shake my head.
Have a way of contacting the spirit.
She tends to find me, not the other way around.
See if you can try and... you've talked to this one twice now. You don't want doing the patients. Meanwhile, the rest of us are gonna gather what herbs we have to prepare for a ritual. As she's gonna sort of walk up to Roxana and like put an arm on her shoulder. Sorry, but she's not your daughter anymore. Lost. As Roxana is like trying to stifle some tears. Well, Milena, do you just gonna walk out and like wander about, see if finds you again?
Yeah, I guess I'll look around the area where we're meeting. I'm assuming she's going to be hanging around, but if not, I'll head back to my house.
Get back to you.
That area.
Nadia, you're gonna gather up the other young witches, as you're gonna be
Yes.
nearby the main gathering. As how much details are you gonna give?
As much as she knows that Milena stopped by and someone was attacked.
Yeah, both of them will be being quite concerned, as Anya will say, oh, that's this is doesn't happen in some time. Usually, more mundane threats we have to take. As Rhea's just gonna shrug, just say, well, be it mundane or supernatural, we're gonna deal with it. Don't worry. Chin up. Imagine how badass we'll be after this.
I like your spirit.
As
That's so
sorry, go ahead.
gets resolved.
She's gonna nod as you will hear a tapping at the window, small sort of side house.
She's gonna take a look.
Yeah, as you glance, you see this young-looking girl with a red hood over her head, smiling up at you, waving.
Just gonna look back to the others. You know that girl?
They're gonna like also look as huh?
Great. She's gonna open the door slightly.
Says hope I'm not interrupting anything important.
Oh, we're just having girls' night. Do you need help?
Well, maybe. Right now the question is, you need help.
I'm not sure if you can help with the problems we have.
She's gonna pull out from her robe this vial, as it's a large bottle, and she's gonna like place it sort of next to the window. Takes a step back, says, if you're ever worried about your life, you're ever desperate, scared, and want a way out, you merely need to take a drink from that vial.
And what's it gonna do? Sounds just gonna kill me
No,
and then it all.
it's gonna free you. Say, buy you a second life.
And why should I trust you? I mean, I
Don't need to.
don't know you.
Don't. Time is short, and you may all soon come face to face with death itself. When you do, be able to make that decision. A wonderful. Like begins walking away. As Rhea immediately picks up the bottle, kind of uncorks it, gives it a smell.
Oh, you God, just place it down.
I
Don't
wanna-
think about
I wanna-
taking this.
I want to see what it is. She kind of like, sort of again sniffs it. Huh. Smells of herbs. Is she like, towards Anya's like, you smell the herbs?
Oh God. Please don't drink it.
We're not gonna drink it, but how are you gonna like? Come on, like take a whiff. She's like,
She's gonna take a whiff.
you can give me a hearth roll if you want.
Yes.
The herbs are your specialty.
Surely, yeah.
Holy shit! I'm gonna just flat out tell you the herbs then. It is definitely a mixture, but you do recognize, as you also like look into the vial itself, as it's not like they're sort of mixed in with what looks like water, honestly. As you can identify the remnants of amaranth and nightshade. Poison! No! Not drink poison. I'll say this, that this is clearly like some sort of magic brew. The sort of weird like smell it gives, and the plants, the way that looks like water, but certainly probably is not. Another weird thing, as you like look down the bottle, and you can see the water is, even if you put it on the table, it just kind of keeps swirling. Also, almost as if there's like a vortex or like currents pushing the liquid around. Another weird thing that you notice now, the bottle itself seems warm to the touch. It's definitely some magical tool. Never seen anything like it.
Yeah, she's gonna take the bottle and say, hey, we're gonna keep that one safe.
Or like Rhea gonna extend her hand.
I'm not sure what exactly it is, but it's surely magic.
Listen, I'll keep it safe.
No. I'm gonna keep it safe.
Why you?
Because I know my way around herbs.
Yeah, so do I.
So you wanna battle off who knows more? I answered the door, I'm gonna get the bottle.
No, you're not. Do you think you're in charge of this?
I mean, I gathered us,
No, you
I
were
guess,
told
yeah.
to gather us. You didn't do this. Just because you listened to your grandma doesn't, like...
So you think you should be in charge?
No, I just think I should be the one holding the bottle. You were ready to, like, throw it out a moment ago.
Because we have no clue what it is and what it could do. It could be a bomb. Oh, I don't know.
If you think this is a bomb, maybe I should be the one holding it. Maybe you don't know so much about herbs after all.
Please, just this one time.
No. Kind of extends her hands. You can give me an influence roll.
Oh god. Yeah, I will try.
She's like ready to like lunge for it. As Anya's just gonna like put her hand on your shoulder and be like, let's give her.
Okay. But be careful.
I'm always
And-
careful. I feel like snatches it, tucks it away.
Oh god.
As Elena, you've just left the house. As you turn on the corner, you see the girl, sort of, almost like waiting for you. So, you made the decision.
Just who I was looking to find. Well, the elders are at least willing to hear out your deal. What exactly are you offering, and what do you want for it?
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. You and your elders are gonna try and kill Svetlana. You might succeed, you might not, but that's not your biggest threat. See, your biggest threat is Luciana and her friends.
And why is that?
Because they are planning on breaking the pact your ancestors have made with the land. Who would rob all of you of your powers. Forever.
And why would Luciana want to do this?
She wants to be free. Because you're maybe not you, but pretty sure the rest of your wishes weren't very nice to the man she cares for. Pretty sure her brother doesn't like you too much either, from what I've seen. There's a lot of reasons. Plus, there's now other people looking into here. Maybe you've met some strange-looking individuals throughout the forest.
So what are you offering, and what do you want for it?
Simple. A new pact, a new deal, a better deal. I'm willing to reveal what I know of the bargain your ancestors made more than a few millennia ago. And the hopes you can, and the hope that you will see that I'm not out here to scam you. I understand that is a common practice.
Scam, mislead.
Yes. I'm quite open about my plans here and my intentions. I merely want you to change allegiance. I am ready to offer you much better terms and conditions.
Like what?
Well, for one, I don't lay ownership of your soul. Right now, what do you think happens when you will die? What do you think happens to the people you cast spells on any spell. That's a that's a bad thing when you make a deal and much time passes and the information gets lost over time. It's muddied with myth. So it's a very convenient thing for demon lords back in the day when writing was much more rare. Literacy, the exception rather than the makes it much easier to trick people.
And so you're offering to break that?
I am offering you a new pact. One that will replace your old one. You get to keep powers, everything. And exchange this piece of land shared.
What are the consequences of leaving a pact with a demon lord?
Be pissed. But question is, do you think she has nothing else better to do than fight with one coven in a remote area of the world? Plus, if things work out, you won't even be the ones who break that deal. Ideally, Sienna will. When she does that, you'll take all the fall for it. You get to keep your powers. She gets to be free. The deal. Everyone wins.
Everyone wins except Luciana?
Well, she wins as well because the only way to get out of this deal otherwise would be, well, dying. I don't think you want her to die, do you?
No.
Sign a deal with me? Well, I'll make sure to aid you, even in the case that said powerful demon will decide payback. It's payback time.
What do you get out of this? You're not claiming our souls.
I gained something else, something I've wanted for a long time. A place to call my own. A place to call home. Be from demons, spirits, and other things out there. You're gonna
Right.
keep the village, and I will have the world around it. Village will be your domain. Forest will be mine. And we can both coexist peacefully.
No, Brent. I was told that she's like Fae, right?
Yeah, most likely.
Most likely Fae. Are we going by the rules that Fae can't lie?
You can give me a witch roll. Listen, some stories do claim that, but either a witch roll or a hearth roll, whichever you prefer.
I'll do wits. And I don't get -1 for this because it's not a spell.
Listen, listen. Stories may be stories. It's never good to just rely fully on it. She seems to be genuine, but
Mhm.
there's probably more she's not telling you.
Yeah, that's the vibe that I'm
Yeah.
getting. That seems to be the
Yeah,
the
but
way of the
she
Fae.
hasn't. Yeah, she hasn't like told you any flat out lies.
Yeah.
At least from what she believes.
What do you plan to do with this new home?
And flowers.
That's it.
For now. Maybe in the future I'll think of something else, but right now, yes. Flowers. Roses. Yes, I like the roses.
What aren't you telling me about this deal?
You're a cautious one.
Always.
In all fairness, there may be other ways for get out of the conundrum. Honestly, I don't even know if Luciana is gonna break the deal or not. There are many unaccounted variables. I do know one thing. Demon that made the deal with Svetlana, he wants all of you dead. Think he's gonna stop even if he fails this one time? Are you gonna let Svetlana die because she made a foolish mistake? I want a domain of my own. I don't want a place where another Fey monarch controls me, or a demon lord gets to impose their will upon me, or angels or whatever else there is out there gets to decide how I should live my life. I can't go to the big cities because, well, some asshole claiming those as well. So, I've decided the spot. And who better to safeguard my domain than a coven of powerful witches?
So that's what we would be to you then. Some
I think
insurance that
it's
it won't
mutually
be taken
beneficial.
over.
I give you power, you use that power to keep me and mine safe. Village is old, dying. Time will take its toll. I could help with that. Could help rejuvenate it. Bring in fresh young blood, settle, start families, work on your community, be safe from outsiders, from criminals, from mortal hunters. Would benefit each other so much.
You certainly paint a pretty picture.
I think it's better than the deal you had ages ago. And I certainly think they are more reasonable than when it comes to deals. Less permanent consequences.
Well, I'll stick to my word from before. I will present it to the elders. Let them discuss.
Our elders are cautious, maybe too cautious, too afraid.
You would have me make a deal without them.
No, I don't think that is possible. You all have to agree. But in case things fall out, there is another option. As she sort of kind of takes out from her satchel this large vial. Magic potion. Drink it. Save you from.
How?
By exerting one loophole your pact has.
You mentioned death.
Yes. This is a stretching of the rules, but I think it should work. Now, there will be consequences to drinking it. But you're faced with death. You think if you want to die owned by someone, or if you would rather embrace a new world filled with new possibilities, a new, fresh perspective.
You're saying a lot without saying a lot. A new perspective. New world.
Quite so.
In what way?
Guess you'll have to find that out. And she's
You're
like,
speaking of life after death?
sort of. Come on, there has to be a bit of excitement and mystery in your life. Giggle a bit and turn around and start walking away.
Alright, I will head back to the meeting then, before they decide to just kill Svella.
Yeah, as walk back and their discussions will quiet down as they'll look at you.
I'll do my best to explain like the entire interaction, not intentionally leaving anything out.
They'll all listen to with different amounts of skepticism.
Mm-hmm.
As Tatiana would say. Information is troubling. Realize
Have we heard anything about our souls being tied to a demon lord?
no. Then again, fact has been here quite long, guy. Time to do proper research, I think. I fear.
And that's probably what she's banking on. But let's say she is telling the truth. Is this something that we want to trust? There's going to be more to it than she's letting on. Consequences that we can't see yet.
Yeah. They all nod as Zanka will say, I think just put it to a vote. Right now, we clearly lack information. Time is short. We should act.
What's our alternative?
Tatiana will say. First, and ensure Svetlana can't harm us. Maybe that will buy us enough time. As one of the others will say. That is until the demon sends someone else. What about Luciana's brother? That still is a problem that we haven't solved. Boris is still missing. As you can clearly tell, they will, a couple more words will be thrown back and forth. There is like the sentiment is split. They are clearly like scared that if they take too much time right now, I think they won't be able to act.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree with Zanka. We need to vote.
as yeah. Yes, you will vote. We'll cut back to Luciana as Albert sort of parks the car just outside of the second town over. It's like, well, I think we're far enough. I need a smoke, and you two should like talk your things. So
Thanks, Albert.
hop out of the car and like leave you two alone.
Well,
Oh,
it's
oh,
taken
okay.
a strange turn of events. This is taking a strange turn of events.
Just didn't think about step two. Stefan will take out her phone at least on this. Sorry.
What are you doing?
So at least I'll, just in case I want to tell Anya, at least I'm sorry if anything. For everything.
She looks uncertain, but she nods. I have an idea, maybe more of a proposal, or I don't know. I think I have a way to break out of the coven.
Excuse me, you are?
A way to break out of the coven, I think.
I didn't know you were. Who told you this?
Well, a source. I wouldn't necessarily call them a friend, but I don't think they have a reason to lie to me. Cost is great. More likely it will mean my taking a gamble and hoping I come out free.
What
Apparently
kind of
there's a good-
gamble?
It's only my own life. The higher price, the bigger the reward, I guess. I was told that our oath, our coven, or whatever you want to call it, bears that our souls are bound to a demon. Funny that. And I think I'm going to do it.
What, you want to
Anna.
fucking kill yourself?
I want. I can't stay here, Svetlana. You're not wrong in the sense that there's so much going on, and we've just allowed ourselves to ignore it for such a long time because it's the only life we've had. And once you realize, you start making choices. I could either stay here forever or I can leave. And I think I'm going to do that. If you want to come with me, I'm more than happy to have you with me. But if you don't, that's fine. But I can't leave if my soul is bound to this place no matter where I go. I don't know if I can try to see if I can get the same thing for you, but I don't know how it works with your new circumstances.
Well, I didn't exactly sell my soul. I'm pretty sure he didn't ask for it. Actually, it kind of makes sense when maybe he didn't ask for it. He said it was. I'm not sure how the fuck that.
Okay. I don't know, because if I remember correctly, he didn't offer anything. Did he offer anything for helping Solana? Or was just an option for Luciana right now?
Hopefully get rescued and then live
Yeah.
without powers. That's fine.
Oh, I have two options. I can either make a gamble and, see if I come out on the other side free and alive, or I can, I don't know, make a choice for the entire coven. That seems entirely selfish, honestly. You don't have to agree with me, or you can also, it sounds crazy, I know, but the other option is to break the oath for the entire coven. And I don't think that's the smart choice either. So, there are my options. Said it out loud.
Holy fuck! What kind of spirit have you been talking to if they potentially can resurrect you from death?
I don't know, a powerful one at the very least. It's not the worst thing.
Luciana, I didn't say he's gonna resurrect you from death, but
Yeah, like I said, she doesn't know if she's gonna even survive this crunch. She doesn't.
no, he said even if he brings you back, you won't be like it like fuck you up.
Yeah, it will change her. And like, there's a price to pay for this. And honestly, like I said, I don't. The alternative is what? I make a choice for the entire coven, assuming this is going to be for the best, and not think things are going to get worse. I break our oath and hope there won't be any consequences, or they find something more horrible than what we have now to make another deal with. Because I don't have a feeling that taking away power from people, knowing what they had, means that they'll get more desperate for another set. So, yeah.
But I mean, it's the option available for you not to gamble with your own life. You can also free the other souls, and do you think the others will, if they would know, do you think they would complain if you take their powers away at the benefit of freeing their souls from eternal servitude?
Do you think that any one of them will want to get off their powers for that? For some people, as she looks at Svetlana, power is the most intoxicating thing in the world, isn't it?
I see your point. Yes, I can see your point inside of me.
Svetlana, choosing that option for the coven is me just assuming that I'm making a choice that they would want, assuming they'll be all right with it, assuming that they
Well,
will
they clearly
not
don't.
make.
But they clearly won't. But
Yes. So either I make things worse or I make a gamble on myself. If it goes horribly wrong, it only will affect me and not an entire village of people that I still care about. And like I said, this is a choice I'm making for myself. I don't expect you to agree with it or not think it's crazy, but I just wanted to say it out loud, just in case.
if you think, I mean, I personally wish I could take everybody's powers away if I can guarantee free everybody's souls. But
And if immediately afterwards they turn around and find someone else to give their
that is a
souls
good
to,
point. That is a good.
like I said, it comes down to I don't think that they will stop once they get to take it away. I don't think that they won't immediately try to make a worse deal with worse options. Maybe that devil, the new devil, will ask them not to take just their souls, but another person. Maybe the devil will ask them to sacrifice everything for it. I don't know. And I can't gamble on that. I can't assume. I just can't make those assumptions.
All right then. Ah, fuck. You're a better person. You're quite a lot better person than me, for certain.
I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm a better person, Svetlana.
Did
I
you
don't
try to
even.
murder somebody? Did you try to make a deal with a demon to murder multiple people for power?
I'm not
I don't
trying
think you did.
to put our sins as well. Measure our sins. I'm still choosing an option to just save myself because I don't have the power to save anyone else. Truth is, Svetlana, I'm not strong enough to save them, no matter how much I want to.
Well, you technically did save Tatiana and the others from me.
Yeah, I got lucky because you're willing to listen to me. But if you decide to push me off the way and go straight to that house, which you could have done, and I couldn't stop you. You made the choice to come with me on your own.
Listen.
Fucking Tatiana hopping so hotbox in the
Listen, you make it sound like she knows that Albert's a werewolf. She does not know what Albert could do. She has no idea that he's anything but a regular,
He
maybe
pulled
not
out
hunter.
fucking
That's
pebbles at her head and was like casual about it. Whatever
She was
I
very
didn't.
confident. She
I
was very.
didn't. I didn't see any of that. I
Well,
wasn't there
yeah.
for that scene.
You know, one of these days, I'm just gonna have an NPC do that just as a bluff to see if people are like terrified.
Listen, Svetlana consider it to me largely because who the fuck either you were being really
I
stupid
am
or
playing it
very
under the
confident.
assumption of the things I didn't see. I'm not gonna mitigate this
Yeah,
one.
yeah, but yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
that's a we'll clear this conversation. I probably shouldn't have been born in this fucking shitty village. To some fucking deal some fucking ancient eons ago.
Who knows? The choices we make may leave an echo left behind for generations. That's what my mother used to say.
Well, listen, maybe I'll meet you in the next life, Essa.
Maybe. If something like reincarnation is a thing that exists. But thank you, Svetlana, for coming with me, for not, when you at the moment you could have turned around, you didn't, and for being my friend.
She gets Rosanna one last hug.
Yeah. She hugs her back.
Well, I'll prepare myself for my own. At least I'll be here with you until the end, I suppose.
Albert sort of
Thank
knocks on the. You got company outside.
Want to go look what he said? Like she
Well,
opens
it's
the
a
door, at least try to see.
very familiar young girl. With that.
Luciana gets out the car, presumably confused as hell.
Oh, how is the fight for freedom going?
Too sure how well it's going. Sorry about your friend.
Oh, you're not the one that killed him. Looks in the car at Svetlana.
Are you here for a conversation or for something worse?
I wanted to know what you were gonna do, honestly.
In
You are
what?
faced with a difficult choice, are you not?
Of course you know about that.
You're keeping an eye on everyone here quite closely.
Well, if it's so important to you, I've decided to put myself up for the option. She kind of glances at Albert, but looks back at Red Riding Hood, for lack of a better name.
Just gonna say a bit louder so you can hear as well, Svetlana. What about you, demon princess, ready to give up power for all life and kill yourself?
I think I think I've reconsidered some of my choices in life.
There is another option, you know.
Are you a charity organization?
No, I don't like your demon lord. Neither the one that bound you here in the first place, nor the one you made the deal with. So I'm here to provide the third option. Well, it
Okay.
probably won't endear you back to your coven, but let you keep living and have your magic still.
Okay. Why?
Why?
Why do you particularly? I mean, care? I mean,
Because I don't want your soul going to either of them. I think, well, her suggestion is, as she looks at Luciana, quite foolish. Why give up power? Because some people misuse it. I need more allies in the days to come, Lana. And we may not never be allies, but we do have common enemies.
what exactly is your deal then? If you, what be the demands?
Well, would tell you the deal, but Albert here won't let you do it. Albert is highly illegal. As like Albert sort of rolls his eyes like, fuck. Sort of shrugs and says, have to come along with me, Svetlana. Or you can stay here and enjoy your... Well, it's not even mundane life because you will still be able to like perceive all the supernatural things. Just won't be able to do anything about them. You will be at their mercy. You'll have to hide like a human, cower like a human. Well, try and survive like a human. It's up to you. Right now, you are strong enough to at least give Albert here a bit of a pause. I can't fight him alone. So it's all up to you. As you can see, Albert's like clenching his fists.
So Donald will just I will. I think I don't think I deserve power anymore. I think I'll much rather cower and try to stay alive.
Good luck with that life then. As she's gonna turn around and like walk off into the woods.
So Shana's still shaking though because she did consider she's still scared for her life and she did consider taking the deal. That was not a firm, strong answer.
But even if she leaves, Albert's not like relaxing.
Stranger and stranger things.
I think I've heard enough of making deals with powerful entities.
Like you should.
I've made mine. Yes.
Kind of altered handgun. Gonna like raise the barrel and loud fucking bang reverberates. Diana just falls to the ground. As the casing falls to the ground, he looks at you, Anna. It'll be a bit more painful with you. You are empowered by a demon.
So I think it's a bit of a. It's Luciana. She's a bit shocked, a bit fucking. But there's some consequence and all.
Last thing as you get out of the car, and you will see the edge of the woods. The girl sort of waving at you. One last chance to change your mind, Svetlana. As the gun is being slowly raised. Everything happening in front of you right in slow motion.
I'm gonna try to be a normal human. I think I'm done with magic.
As the first round goes off, as you fall to the ground, searing pain goes through. As you'll have to point blank empty an entire magazine, as you can feel your flesh resisting bullets. As you will slot in the next cartridge, as this will take 3 total magazines emptied into you, as this is a painful, miserable death as you struggle and you bleed out. Your body sort of healing itself as he is shooting more bullets, and eventually we'll see him pull out this large sort of knife as he will begin hacking at your throat, as eventually your vision will blur as the pain will run through you, making this quite a miserable experience. But your vision is gone. You feel nothing. No pain. No light. Just the void. As well, I don't know. You do have a cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
There's a text that you get on your cell phone. Luciana's number. It's a picture from like some distance away. Well, several pictures actually. It looks like Luciana's dead on the ground, and you see a man just hacking at fucking Svetlana's corpse with the message, "Better hurry up that vote." Signed, Red.
I genuinely think Milena just screams and drops her phone. Fuck's sake.
As everyone else is looking around at you, as the voting was almost done, as well, right now it's 3-2 for switching sides. They were waiting on you, as Roxana's gonna like quickly go to. It's like, all right, what happened?
I'm just gonna point at my phone.
As she like takes it, looks at it, and drops it. As she like begins immediately tearing up and starts like crying. Zanka is like,
I'll
like,
give like Roxana like a half hug, kind of just to have somebody to hold on to
yeah,
after
as
seeing your dead kids.
Zanka will speak up and say, running short on time. As well, this is going on. Nadia, why don't you give me a wits roll? Ah, you hear some movement outside your door as the fucking thing just flies off its hinges.
Anyone behind the door?
Yes, like 3 men walking in. Well, I might say men, that's a loose term. As you can see, their sort of features are monstrous in nature. There's claws instead of hands, horns growing out of the sides of their heads, their eyes giving off an unnatural glow, as their intent is clear on their face. They are here to kill.
She's gonna look at Anya and Rhea and just gonna scream run. She's gonna stay and try to keep them protected.
Sure, give me a vigor roll. You like stand up, Anya's gonna bolt for the back door. Rhea's gonna hesitate before she gets dragged away as the first man just fucking like skewers you with his hand as like this sharp pain just rushes through your body as you collapse on the ground. Choking with blood. As well, the two houses are next to one another, so Milena, you do hear this like there's like a commotion happening from the nearby house.
I feel like I was in the middle of voting, but I'm gonna go run to the house.
Yeah, as you do rush out and you see the young girl and she says, "It's either now or never. They'll all die if you don't make the choice now."
Did you call these things?
Oh, the demon lord's upset. Lost his puppet. It has others.
Am I able to like push past her and go to like where this shit's happening?
Yeah.
I'm going to handle that first.
Yeah, as you will rush into the house as you see Nadia dying on the floor. The other 2 men would have passed by trying to rush after the others, but you see this half demon, half man with his hand through Nadia's like sort of stomach.
God, I only have one thing I can do right now. I have a -1 to this. Fuck. I'm gonna cast sleep on him, I guess. It's the only thing I can do.
You know what? Sure.
I'm gonna get Nadia out of here.
Start preparing the ritual roll in the middle of the fight.
Is that not something I can do? Like,
Yeah, it's
I thought there was like an option to do it like somewhat fast.
have to get the herbs. You have to like prep the thing.
Okay, if it's something that's
No.
absolutely ridiculous to do in this moment,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
And even if with the one, I don't think double check like you. Probably not gonna work.
Okay.
Human.
I figured that might be weird. Oh god. Am I able to get him off of Nadia in any way?
You can try. Now remember, you do have that fancy like vial that, well, she did tell you gonna like save you from your doom, whatever that means. You really want to use the wild option. She wasn't lying. It was just vague.
But I don't know what she meant by save you from your doom, do I? It was like a last resort kind of
She clearly
thing?
meant it in a way that you would have the power to withstand whatever gonna get normally would have killed you, basically. Because that she was anticipating you being put into mortal danger.
Mm-hmm.
And you have there plenty, not just for you, but for dying Nadia. The swig, what happens?
I will drink it, but I will not give it to Nadia because I don't know what it does.
Listen, you're about to find out. You're about to find out anyway. As you take a drink and suddenly feel yourself powered as this like rush of adrenaline flows through you as the demon turns back as he like yanks his claws out of her. And with a sadistic smile on his face, prepares to kill you. Suddenly feel it. This tingling at the edge of your fingers. Can control.
Is he still
He is planning to
by
kill you.
Nadia?
No, he's coming towards you to kill you.
Okay, no, I'm. Give me a second.
Yes.
I was asking if he's still next to Nadia.
No. Like if you did something to him, you're not gonna accidentally hit her. That's your.
Yes, that was my concern. Yeah, I will preserve myself then.
As you raise your hand and you focus on that sensation, you can see as flames jut out from your fingers, engulfing the man, as the entire room gets illuminated by the bright golden flames as he like starts beaming, as he like charges you, but like you step to the side as he like falls out into the sort of front of the house, as he like starts rolling on the ground in pain, as the fire eats at him before the body stops moving, inundating the entire area with the unpleasant smell of burned flesh.
I will rush to Nadia then. Because
Yeah.
she's like actively dying.
She's dying. You can see that she's barely breathing. There's blood oozing all over. She probably has a minute or.
Alright, I'm gonna bring her next door then to the elders.
Not gonna be like if she'll probably die. She'll start like.
I can't move her.
She has this large several holes in her stomach, bleeding all over. His oversized claws were ripping through her guts. How long do you think she'll have? Because this happened before you got here. You did this, and now you have to take her back. It's not gonna be a good. You can still try it, but
I'll say, then there is nothing I can do.
Well, for the potion, what happens?
That's the thing, though. Milena is 100% willing to take whatever consequences come from the potion, but she's not willing to give them to somebody.
Nadia just fucking smashed her face against the demon tainted. There was no way she was gonna make it out of that fight alive.
I am sorry, Tuara. I do not think I will give you the potion.
No worries.
Yeah, you can give me a vigor roll if you still want to try and drag her corpse, in the hopes that the other.
If she's fucking dead, then there's no point.
Well, up to you. Whatever you want to do.
I was hoping to, bring wounded Nadia to people who can heal her, and then me go help the other two. But I mean, if she's just dead right now, then
She's not dead. She will be dead in 2 minutes from a blood loss.
and I couldn't pick her up and walk like 10 feet over.
It's not 10 feet. And do you think they have transfusions on hand? It's like, let me just pull up my surgery room. It's just in the back, alongside with my fridge filled with blood bags.
Okay, Grant, what would you suggest that I do then?
Depends what you want to do.
That was the least helpful.
Well, I don't know what you're trying to do here. It seems you want to save her life without any consequence, and I fear that is impossible now.
Yeah, I know. Like, I'm
Can give her the
trying to
potion
avoid
and
giving her consequence, which I assume means that she just dies.
if you don't do any, if you don't pretty sure that her life is beyond saving, and you're not willing to make the gamble with the potion, then yeah, there's not much you can do.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
And I didn't see the other two run out, right?
You do notice that the back door is wide open.
I will go in that direction.
As you all rush, hear this like thundering fucking roar as you walk into the sort of shared backyard between houses, as several bright white lights fly through the air, illuminating the entire area for a few seconds. It goes dark again as you see incinerated corpses. You see Anya sort of like on her back, sort of on the ground, trembling as your daughter is like, you can see sparks of electricity flying off of her. Another vicious looking vial on the ground next to her.
Oh, Rhea, tell me you didn't drink that.
Mom?
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. She like takes a deep breath as she's clearly still feeling the adrenaline rushing through her.
Besides being like on edge and sparking, does she look any different at all?
No.
Is Anya hurt? Or is she just
Yeah, she just seemingly like got scared and felt like it's fine.
Okay.
Rhea's gonna look back towards her and helps her get up. Nadia's back in the house.
She. I just shake my head.
The potion, and she like rushes grabs the vial.
Rhea,
What?
we don't know the consequences of this.
Might save her. Does it matter? She's gonna die anyway. She's the good goes to push past you.
I will not stop her.
Yeah. As Nadia, you will. The fucking room is dim. Can't hear anything. You can't feel anything. There's a numbness. As your head's being lifted off the ground as something is being force-fed to your mouth. As you begin like choking with it. As your vision goes completely dark. As you can, Elena, you can hear Rhea sort of swearing and cursing from the other house.
I didn't follow in after her.
Well, I know if you did, then you'll see her on the ground, sort of trying to force feed Nadia the book.
Yeah, I think I would have followed.
As she starts like swearing, like, "Come on, work, goddammit, work."
I guess I'll just go and put like a hand on her shoulder.
You still have the bottle in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna like look at him like, I have one too.
I was hoping I could take the consequences for all of us, but it seems that is not.
You give it to her. Fuck.
Because we don't know what it is, Rhea. We don't know what it does.
Well, I mean, she's dead right now. Does it matter?
You took it of your own free will. I took it of my own free will.
Well, listen.
She couldn't.
If she gotten better, then if she wanted to, she could have killed herself.
Go take Anya over to the house next door.
Sort of like gets up and like stomps away angrily. From the entrance where the broken door lies, you hear like the girl say, "It's so sad when youth pass on so early."
And Milena just glares at her.
Could save her, you know.
You going to offer me another deal now?
Maybe depends on your attitude. I warned you, didn't I?
You did, and I was in the middle of voting in favor of you.
Well, you should have voted faster. Suppose it's the template that gonna walk over. Puts her hands on Nadia as you see the wounds around her stomach start to close. You'll still be unconscious. You'll live.
Whatever price I need to pay for this, I will.
Pay the price. Or Haven has agreed to my terms. Previous people who were against it, well, they changed their minds once they well, heard the fighting. Lightning bolts also hurt, I guess. I like your daughter. She is very spirited. I think she'll do quite well as a Fae.
As what?
As a Fae. You see, that potion I gave you, it begins a process. Cannot be stopped now. And you, her,
And Nadia.
Nadia here, gonna be soon 3 beautiful flowers.
Oh, I just like pinches the bridge of her nose. Planting flowers.
I will. This will be a lovely garden. And you are but the first. You see, that's the loophole. Luciana didn't want to break the contract. There's only one way. Get out of the deal with Demon Lord. Deal specifies your souls belong to her upon death. This lovely potion will in fact kill you. But after it kills you, it reborns you as Fae. So in essence, the Demon Lord will possess you for a total of a few seconds. So you're back out here, free of her chains, and able to pursue what sort of interests you have now. Life as a Fae is so much more interesting than a human one, I assure you. Much more things to explore. World filled with more color.
Luciana, you said she didn't want to break the contract.
No, she chose to kill herself. So did Svetlana.
What if I chose to break the contract in exchange for the others here not being changed into flowers?
There's no other way to escape. Oh, sorry. You said if you want to break the contract.
Yeah, like I'll take the fall. Yeah, like she was saying, Luciana would take the fall, but if I agree to do it instead,
Sorry, I misunderstood. She'll say, well, you could do that. I have a question. You think everyone else here, are they willing to give up magic for good? Because the thing that empowered you to those spells in the first place is that contract. But if you break it, no more coven, no more spells, no more magic. Think they'll agree?
well, we'll never know unless they're presented with the opportunity.
You should go ask them then. As she flashes you a smile. Mortals are known to not covet power and easily give it up at the first occasion.
And I'll go walk back over.
Yeah, as
I know this isn't going to go well, but I'm going to try.
yeah, listen. Yeah, like listen, these hags, they've lived like this for fucking decades. Give up. Listen, hags, you can be youthful forever live and like practice magic. Do you wanna give that up to like claim mortals? I don't know. You walk back in as Rhea is sort of like consoling Anya like in a different room on a couch, as the other witches are looking at you, terrified and confused.
I'll place what's remaining of the vial like down on the table. So, as I gesture to it, this is what we agreed to then.
They're just gonna send more demons after us.
And do you think the solution is to drink this, to die, and be changed?
I assume you would explain them the
Yeah,
whole yeah.
She's going to kind of like look around at them and say, do you remember how we said there was going to be consequences we didn't understand just yet?
They all nod.
These are those consequences. And then I will explain.
They'll listen in. Tatiana will, after you explain things, she'll ask. Our souls will be ours, though. Will be freer than we are right now.
Or I could break the contract, and you'll be free anyway.
Isn't the contract what gives us powers we use regularly, though?
It is.
Don't think that's even a question. As yeah, you get the feeling again that, as you most likely assumed, they don't seem too keen to give up their powers and just become like mundane mortals, compared to more power, more freedom, at the expense of becoming something. Well, some of them, if you want, you can give me a witch roll. Some people here are more happy than others.
I do want to look specifically to Rhea. I want to see how she's feeling.
Rhea is, at the very least, clearly handling this fine. She's trying to like comfort Anya.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, the others seem not that upset at the idea. Like they're like, Tatiana will say, "You think the Fae lied? Did you think she kept more things hidden from you?"
I don't believe that she lied, no.
I don't see.
I just believe there's going to be more to this that we don't understand. There's always going to be more that we don't understand.
You realize out of these women, there's also that nagging fear of death. All of them are old, lived long lives, hard lives. This is an opportunity not just for get out of their current predicament. This is an opportunity for, as some of them see it, at the very least, an extension on life. Bigger youth.
Think back to all of those fables that we tell the kids. There's always a consequence, very bad consequence to taking deals like this. And you don't find out until it's too late. Were all of those stories just for keeping up appearances, or were we supposed to actually learn something from them?
You know what? You can give me an influence roll.
Fuck.
Tatiana Ragnar
checks out.
says, well, you drank it and you seem fine. We'll deal with the consequences then. As we are dealing with the consequences now. And she's gonna take the vial and take a drink. As Zanka is gonna look at you and say, let your daughter face this alone? Not gonna...
She's saying that too.
Yeah, she's saying that to you because she's like, well, Nadia has it, so. I have to be there for her. What's up? As she's also gonna take the potion and drink it. One by one. Everyone here drinks it as Roxana is gonna like look at the bottle as looks at Anya. As well, you're not sure what Rhea has been talking, but Anya looks much more determined. Also, there's a spark of an emotion you haven't seen her in her eyes, I think ever, and that's burning anger. As she will walk up to the table, and Anya will say, I want to get revenge for my sister. Make sure that demon pushed her into this will pay. Rhea like nods in the background. As both Anya and Roxana will drink. As everyone have that seed planted in them. Seed that will grow with time. Giving birth, rather rebirth. New coven. As things will change around here. Boris will never return. It's Nadia, you open your eyes. It's been like a day or two. Wake up in your bed, tired. But well, you look down, you have no wounds, no scars. As the morning sun sort of shines through your window.
She's slowly gonna get up and go downstairs.
You walk into the kitchen. Your grandmother is preparing breakfast. Oh, you're awake. How are you feeling?
I mean, I'm feeling great. What happened?
Dying, and Rhea force-fed you the potion. Please have a seat. There is much we need.
Oh, okay. So the potion got rid of my wounds then?
No, that was the Fae. He healed you.
A fae?
The one wearing the red hood. You'll meet her eventually. She is the one who gave you the potion.
Yes, she did.
That potion will, less than a month, finalize your transformation, turning you into one of their kind, a Fae.
Wait, what?
She nods.
Okay, so I hope no one else took the potion?
Everyone took the
I mean... Why?
Why not?
I mean, do we know what it does? I mean,
It turns us all into Fae. And don't have to deal with a lot of the problems we are dealing right now. I won't have back pains anymore. Be able to practice and study our magic and be able to keep the village safe from outsiders. And the deal we made with her is that it keeps us safe. We work with her and keep her safe.
but can we trust her?
As far
I
as
mean,
we
she's
can
just
trust,
showed up.
as far as we can trust any supernatural creature. Caution must be exercised, but I already feel it. I haven't felt this good in years.
But I mean, there has to be another cost. I mean,
Sort of
I-
shrugs as we are trying to do as much research as we can and prepare ourselves, but hasn't lied to us until now. Well, Coven was bound. Powerful demon lord, Nadia. Everyone here that would have died would have. Our souls would have gotten that creature. Everyone we used our spells on, their souls would have also gone to that demon. You understand how many centuries, maybe even millennia of pain and misery we've caused? This option is much better. They has no concern for souls.
okay, it's definitely something I need to get used to.
Listen,
So,
you will not go into this blind. Read. Try and get as much information. There is some other bad news. Sienna and Svetlana are dead. Boris nowhere to be seen, and I am pretty sure Martin left.
they are dead.
Nas.
What happened?
They killed themselves out of
They they they, they killed themselves.
She nods with a lot of sadness.
Oh, okay. When did that happen?
The night attack.
I think I need to go to my room. Just gonna hug her, bring it up, start crying on the way up.
Yeah, you'll mourn and grieve your lost friends. As Milena, what loophole are you thinking of exploiting?
I don't know. It's just a thought of
Yeah.
bouncing around. I don't know if this will actually work. So feel free to tell me I'm an idiot. But technically, Milena, Anya, Rhea, and Nadia didn't agree to the deal with Red Riding Hood. So even though we're all turning to Fae anyway, would it be possible for us to just leave the village?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
Like the whole, yeah, like the deal between Red Riding Hood and the Coven is not something like it's not like an oath you make. It's literally just an understanding of, hey, listen.
Okay, so it's not like binding or
Yeah, it's
anything
not
like
binding.
that.
Like you can leave at any point. She just assumed correctly that a lot of people don't want to leave and are very content with their lives here. But no, you can always just fuck off.
I would at least offer it as an option to the kids.
Well, Anya is gonna leave. She wants to fuck on the Demon Lord. So Anya's plan is to stay here, get a better grasp of her new abilities, because the Fae has a lot of to teach you. And then literally the plan is, yes, I will in fact search out this Demon Lord and just like find a way to make his life miserable and get vengeance. As Roxana is just gonna try and support her and like try to make sure her kid doesn't die in this. Rhea is indifferent. She's fine with leaving. She is also quite keen on aiding Anya. She also feels the need for some payback. She considers the Demon Lords to be directly responsible for the misery that you've had to deal with recently. But yeah, no, it's even Red will say, hey, feel free to leave if you want. I'm not. It's just like, listen, they are about all about exercising the right to leave, and especially her who doesn't want to stay in her court. She's more than happy. In fact, she'll say, "You can come back anytime you want. My doors will always be open to you." So
Milena would not go alone though, so I think.
Oh, listen. Give it like a few months and maybe like a year, and the young ones are ready to like go demon hunting. You will be able to leave at that point with them. As the only question would be for Nadia: is Nadia gonna stay in the village, or because Anya and Rhea will be upfront, be like, yeah, we're gonna go like at least we're not sure if we can kill it, but at least we can make his life more miserable. The guy that would like offer Svetlana the deal and sort of turn this direction.
She would absolutely join them.
The Fae Brigade is assembling. But yeah, no, listen. This is somewhere in the background. Dracula's just shaking his. I'm gonna listen. At least, listen. Dracula will say at least the fucking soul harvesting that has been stopped here. Actually, it'll be a good point. Milena, as one of these nights, there will be another tap at your window, and as you will most likely be annoyed at this point, I assume.
Yeah, I'm immediately assuming Red Riding Hood.
You go to the window, but it's not. It's the weird man, the top hat. And for your time reference, it's been 2 weeks since. He'll say, apologies for disturbing you at this late hour, ma'am.
Fine, it's become a regular occurrence.
Well, I assure you I don't plan on staying here. I really wanted. Thank you. Well, everything you did. Choices you made.
What do you mean, everything I did?
Whether you know it or not, stopped quite a long and potent soul harvesting operation.
That. Yes, I did know about it, at least a little bit. I was hoping to also stop this.
Fortunately, it is my experience as well that giving up on power is something very few people are willing. I would be a hypocrite to judge them.
So you made a deal, Rum?
I also made a deal long ago.
Do you regret it?
No. I made a deal to uphold something I believe. That is the balancing act. Must confine yourself. Not sell yourself out. But not given to naive optimism. Find that line. Feel comfortable.
Don't think I'm at any danger of naive optimism right now.
Maybe now. But I've seen people destroyed by it. Also seen people uplifted by it. Take care.
I will. Thanks.
Politely bow before you vanish into mist. As well, eventually, once the month will be up, final steps will kick in, and all of you will be reborn as Fae. As appearances begin to shift, adjusting perception themselves. Changes won't be radical, drastic, but they will happen. Well, just like she promised, Riding Hood will keep the woods safe. No more demonic incursions, no dangerous people. Influx of young folk who settle down, begin trailing into the village. Life will begin flooding the streets. More and more people settle down, and between your new abilities as Fae, it would be quite easy for the witches to lock down the town and completely under their control. Food, drink, those will become something you can enjoy at your own leisure. You will no longer need sleep, no longer feel the illness and pain of mortal life, no longer feel many drawbacks of age either. The only thing is, we'll all sense it. That magic power happen as Fae. You're not pulling it out of thin air. You are being empowered by the very land around you. Wildlife, the forest, domain of Red Riding Hood. Will beg the question, what is gonna happen to all of you once you still be able to use those powers, still be able to rely on them consequence free. Only time will tell. Something you maybe will learn in the future. We'll switch scenes to Sienna. You are barely conscious. You feel no pain. Float almost. It's an endless abyss. Around you, nothing. Suddenly, there is a bright white light. Feel yourself getting pulled. Lana, similar sensation for you as well. As both awake, dingy looking motel room. As the clock on the wall seems to be stuck. Lucifer stands in front of you. And Svetlana, this is the first time you see
Yeah, she has no idea.
this tall man radiating this blinding white light. Look at you, Luciana, I'll say, welcome back.
Well, I would say good to be back. And what has changed? What's happened?
My knowledge, Coven has broken their chains. Sided with the Fae.
Did they pay any price for that, or?
They are all now Fae. Been months.
Lou just nods, a bit overwhelmed, but she nods.
May have broken one set of chains, but it is all but an illusion.
Replaced with another?
Time will tell. They are gonna slave themselves to their own weakness. They're gonna persevere. Time will tell about you as well. We'll learn the meaning of true strength. You're gonna stay like this, helpless, weak, pathetic. You're gonna choose the life you can be proud of. Stand tall, look ahead. Or if you're gonna behave like cockroaches, looking for the next meal. He sort of turns around and you have nothing to say to him. You don't just the flash of light gone as the clock starts working on the wall.
Holy fuck, who was that guy? Was that a fucking Greek god?
That was Lucifer. I think he's the Christian angel. I'm not really too sure about the whole thing, but Lucifer, that one. Yeah, that one.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah. He's not the warmest at the very least, and has a strange philosophy, but he's powerful.
You know, I never personally read the Bible too much, but I gotta be honest, I expected much worse from Luce from Morningstar. Now, I always knew the Bible was full of shit, but well, actually, fair enough. I didn't think it was even real.
We have monsters, fae, demon, and all types of devils. Why not an
Yeah, but-
angel, I guess?
But the Bible is bullshit, isn't it? Maybe angels were around. I don't fucking know. But
You can say the
enough,
same thing
enough of
about
that.
all our tales too, but who knows what's fact or fiction?
But enough of that. I think there's God.
A lot of Lucifer. He told me that there's going to be consequences, changes. Who knows if we're going to be the same or what this means for us.
Do I feel any different, Grunt? Actually,
Have
anything
no
different than
pulse.
you?
Don't
Oh,
breathe.
oh. I think we're zombies now.
Wow. At the very least, we had some more time, right?
Perhaps we can still find the others, maybe.
Bodies feel cold. You feel cold. There's a muted sensation. Thing is less than as the door will open and your brother's gonna walk in, followed by Alexander. As they see you both up, they'll kind of rush. Martha's gonna give you a hug, Luciana.
Yeah, she hugs her brother. Bit worried, but she hugs her brother.
I thought oh, Albert told us you might like come back. I was so fucking scared. It's been like 2 months.
I'm so shocked. I should have warned you at least. I didn't know how it. I'm sorry.
I know, nerds. You're back. It means it worked. You're free. You're free now. He's gonna keep hugging you.
Yeah, she doesn't say anything, but there is a pain look in her face, but she continues to hug him.
A couple moments before you guys. So cold. Okay.
Maybe it's the after effects of coming back after death, you know? I think I just need a couple more blankets.
Martin's gonna like get up and out. Blankets as Alexander's gonna
Oh,
sit down on the bed and put his hand over yours, Tiana's. You know this doesn't change anything.
Are you sure? I feel like it definitely should.
Maybe. I was taught to value the soul, not the body.
You're a weird guy, Deacon.
Maybe. Maybe this is what the world needs sometimes. The weirdness. Happy to that you're gonna give you a hug.
yes, Svetlana will say that. Will necrophilia joke ruin the moment?
Yes, it would, Svetlana. I'm gonna kill you.
I'm already dead though.
Get a pillow and toss it at her. Still hugging Alexander.
Listen, at this point, it wouldn't even be a first for the.
Listen, there's not the entire vampire debate. We can get it.
As that bittersweet note, ending the session.